Normally you would start a granny square with a magic ring, but you can start it with a chain quite easily, so we're going to do that method. First thing to do is make a slip knot and chain 4 or 5. If you want to chain more, that's fine. Remember, we're just learning how to do it at the moment. We can always tweak for the next one. So I've done a 5 chain, and then I'm going to do a slip stitch into the first stitch, not the slip knot that we've created, because if you slip into that you'll find it's going to come undone. So we go into the first chain that you've created, insert your hook, yarn over, pull that first one over and the one on the hook. So you've now created a little circle, a little ring. Granny squares are made up of 4 sides. So in the first round we're just going to get ready for those 4 sides. First thing we're going to do is chain 3. I'm not sure if you work in UK terms or US terms, so I will work in US terms. So the first thing we're going to do is work double crochets in this round. The chain 3 will count as our first double crochet. We need to chain 3 to get the height, but we count it as the first one. So we're now going to create our first side. So to do that, we need to work 2 more double crochet. There are 3 double crochets in each of the sides in this round. So you put your yarn over the hook, insert the hook into that centre of the ring that you created, yarn over and pull the ring over, so you pull the first one over, and that leaves you with 3 loops onto your hook. So we yarn over and pull the first 2 off and yarn over, and that completes your double crochet. So now we have 2 double crochets. Remember, the first one is actually a 3 chain, but we call it a double crochet. So we do 1 more of those to complete the first side of this square. So yarn over, insert hook into the inner ring, yarn over, pull over. You'll be left with 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, take the first 2 off, yarn over and take the second 2 to complete your double crochet. So that is our first side. It doesn't look it, but that is the first side of our square. So we now want to chain for the corner. Now it's entirely up to you. Some people do 1 chain, some do 2, some do 3 chains in their corner. Personally, I like to do just a 1 or 2, but if we do 3, this is just to show you exactly where your corner is. So we work a 3 chain, and that's created our corner. So we've got our first side and our first corner. The second side is made up of 3 double crochet. Remember, the first side looks like it is, but that first one was a 3 chain. So we yarn over, insert into the centre ring, yarn over and pull through. 3 loops on the hook. So to create our double crochet, yarn over, take the first 2 and yarn over and take the second. So now we've got our first side, our 3 chain that creates our first corner. We need to do 2 more double crochets to create our second side. So remember, the double crochet is yarn over, insert hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, last 2 off. So now we've created 2 sides and 1 corner. The second corner is the 3 chain, and we're now ready to work our third side. So remember, the sides are made up of 3 double crochet, so yarn over, insert hook, and as you can see we're inserting into that centre ring every time on this round. Yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, take the first 2 off, yarn over, take the second 2 off, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on hook, yarn over, first 2 loops, yarn over the remaining 2 loops, and we need to do 1 more double crochet to complete that third side. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, take off the first 2, yarn over, and the second 2. So you can see now that we've got 1 side, 2 side, 3 side, and 2 corners. So now we need to complete the third corner. 1, 2, 3 chain, and we're going to now complete the fourth side. And remember, the sides are made up of 3 double crochet. Yarn over, insert into the centre, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, first 2 off, yarn over, second 2 off. And you should notice that I haven't really got the yarn wrapped around my fingers here. I'm simply pulling it through as I go. I'm not really using it here. So if you want to do that, that's absolutely fine. So yarn over, insert into the centre, yarn over, pull back through. Got 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, take off the first 2, yarn over the remaining 2. And we've just got 1 more double crochet to finish the fourth side. Yarn over, insert hook into the centre, yarn over, pull back through, yarn over, first 2, yarn over, second 2. So now you can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, but we've only got 3 corners. So we need to create the last corner, which, as you know, now is 3 chain, 1, 2, 3. And then to close the round, we're just going to do a slip stitch into the top of that 3 chain. So insert into the top of the 3 chain, pull through both the stitches. So we've now completed the first round of our granny square. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides and 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. The more you practice and the neater you get, you can reduce the corners down to, I like to do 2 in my corners. As you add rounds to a granny square, if you have 3 in the corners, you're going to get a bigger hole between the stitches, and you'll see what I mean as we work further into the granny square. But that's your first round completed, so have a go and see how you get on.